Guys, welcome back to the channel, Air Guns for Airheads. Please, guys, as always, would you consider smashing the like and subscribe button, help the channel grow, and this way we can stay in the algorithm and continue to make all these cool videos with our love and passion we all share for air guns and launchers and airsofts and all that good stuff. And guys, if you want, you can hit the notification bell. This way, every time I post a new video, you guys will be alerted and aware. All right, guys, so we're still waiting on the one back-ordered new air gun that I ordered weeks ago. It's supposed to be here in another week, roughly, give or take. Maybe it comes early. So I figure I would just putz around, make a video, and chronograph some of the good ones and just do a head-to-head test on 3 of my selected air guns. So guys, we're going to do a head-to-head and see which one gives us the best results. These 12-gram CO2 cartridges are a little cool, but it is much warmer than they have been in most of my prior videos, so we should get a little bit more accuracy on the feet per second on these guys. So let me show you which 3 I selected to go head-to-head. I, of course, selected the Sig Sauer P320. I selected the KL Troika. And I selected the Strike Industries Arc 17. I think that these 3 guns are somewhat in the same realm. So we're going to put them head, and we're going to see which one gives us the best results. All right, guys, so let's see what we got going on here. We got CO2s in all of these. We just got to crank them, and I think this one may not have a CO2 in it because you can't put the cap back in. Yep, I was right. You can't put the cap back in this unless the CO2 canister is empty. It just will not fit. Alright, put a dab on there, put the nipple down in there, and let's have fun tightening this up as always. It's the only thing I don't like about these little piercing screw caps on these magazines. They're a little bit difficult sometimes to screw in. If you don't get it perfectly lined up, they just are a pain in the ass to screw in. A royal pain in the ass to screw in. It's the only thing I don't like about these piercing caps, but they are way better than that Shark APS one. I can't stand those. That magazine absolutely is garbage. And from what I was reading, a lot of people said they are garbage. Okay, so we got that started. All right, guys, fingers crossed it holds the air and does not leak. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Here we go. Beautiful. Strike Industries did something right with their magazine here because it does not leak. That's fantastic. I don't know if I put this on right or not. I may have put it on backwards. Let's see. Did I? Yes, I did. All right, guys. Put this in. Let's get that going. All right, so this one is good to go. Strike Industries, good to go. We're loaded BBs in our cool ass Sig 320. All we got to do is put a CO2 cartridge in this one as well, guys. Dab of our grip on that. This magazine is one of my more favorite ones I told you guys about. I really like this magazine. It's very easy. You just put it in and then you just press it and it clicks, pierces the cartridge. That's it, guys. It's pierced. It's pierced and ready to go. Okay. We are good to go. Safety is on. And now our Troika. Let's just put some more BBs in here. Just a little bit low. Completely full. CO2. Whoops. CO2 we want to pierce, guys. Fingers crossed. Hopefully she holds the air. She should. I don't see why not. And she was leaking a little bit there for a second, but we got her to stop. Okay, so we got our Troika. We got our P320 and our ARC 17. Let's go get you guys set up over here. This around. Let's get you guys set up. As always, let's see where you're at. Maybe we'll put you up one more. Let's see. Here's our chronograph down here. Where you at? Let's see. Is that too wide? Yeah, there we go. Chronograph's right here. Let's turn it on. See if you guys can see it. Yes, you can. Let's go feet per second. There we have it. We're all set up. Back you up a little bit. Yep, you guys can still see that. I'll read off the numbers, guys, as always. Let's go get the 3 weapons. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is we'll do a one for one and see what we get. We keep track, guys, and you can see it, right? Yes, you can. You can see it just fine. Yes, you can. All right, guys, so ARC 17, here we go. Safety should be off here. Let's see what we get. 217 on the ARC 17. Okay, safety off. This is SIG P320, guys. And we're trying to do this, again, from roughly, you can see it right here, 2 feet away. The SIG P320. 255, guys, 255. And the famous Troika. Let's see what we get out of this, guys. 277. Okay. Back to the ARC 17. 292. SIG P320. 150. Come on, man. We're going to do that. 155. Come on. 293. That's better. Okay. And the Troika. 276. ARC 17, guys. 300.8. SIG P320. 288. And the Troika. 272. ARC 17's leading the way. Here we go again. ARC 17. 295. The SIG. 281. Troika. 272. ARC 17. 299. The SIG. Error. 293. Troika. 273. That Troika is very snappy, guys, like this ARC 17. 295. This ARC 17 is very impressive, guys. So is that Troika. 275. Man, the SIG P320 fires nice, but it doesn't feel as just snappy. 274. This Troika is insane. For real. This thing fires so nice. This ARC 17 fires nice too. Like it's very, the recoil, like the blowback, I mean, is impressive. 291. The SIG again. 301 that time, guys. All right, so now the SIG is leading the way. Troika. 267 on the Troika. ARC 17. 292. SIG. 286. Troika. 272. ARC 17. 297. SIG. 288. Troika. 269. ARC 17. 299. SIG. 298. Troika. 270. Guys, I gotta tell you, the SIG is obviously shooting pretty strong. I think the SIG is the strongest feet per second yet by like one point something only over the ARC 17. But when you fire the ARC 17 and you fire the Troika, it's got a realistic just feel to it. And it just feels like it has a lot of power the way it snaps. It's just, they're both just very snappy. The P320 doesn't feel as powerful, and it doesn't feel as snappy, but obviously the feet per second are up on the P320. Now, you know, I'm all about speed, and I like the feet per second. That's like my thing. But I got to tell you, between firing these three guns, the SIG P320 would be the last one on the list here, just because the way it feels when you fire it and the blowback on it, it's not very snappy. So it's very odd. It's like the strongest one, I think it was the P320 that fired the 301. And the ARC was the one that fired, the ARC 17 fired the 300. But if I was rating the feel of these while you're shooting them, the SIG P320 would be the last one on the list, because it just doesn't feel as powerful, even though obviously it shot the most powerful. The ARC 17's got real nice blowback and snappiness, and the Troika is ridiculous also with the blowback and the snappiness. So it's very awkward that like two of them feel so powerful, snappy, and the Troika is that one is loud to me. In person, when you're firing the three of these things, the Troika is very snappy, the blowback is very strong, and it sounds very loud. The ARC 17, the blowback and snappiness is insane on that too, and it sounds loud also. To me, the P320 is the less snappiest, the less power on the blowback, and the least loudest, and I think we're leading the way with the feet per second on that one. So it's very odd, very odd. All right, so back to the ARC 17, guys. Let's see what we got. 292. The SIG. 292. That's impressive. 292 on the Troika. Something's going on here. Let's see. 272. Wow, got me there. All right, back to the ARC. 284. The SIG. 285. Troika. 273. The Troika is by far the most snappy and loudest, and it feels the strongest. It's close with the ARC 17. These two are very, very, very close. But I feel like this one gives me the most, it's definitely the loudest. It feels the strongest and the most powerful. Really weird. And that one has not took the lead in the feet per second by any means. Back to the ARC. 293. SIG. 282. Troika. 270. You see what I mean, guys? Very, very weird. This is a very impressive gun, the Strike Industries ARC 17. This thing is very impressive. 297, guys. The SIG. 284. Troika. 274. I feel like you guys could definitely hear the difference when I fire these, that the Troika is definitely the loudest and sounds the meanest. This thing is very impressive, the Strike Industries ARC 17. It is a solid gun with solid blowback, solid snappiness, feels powerful, sounds good, and yet just smooth. This is very impressive, this gun. I like this one. ARC 17, 299, guys. You see what I mean with the ARC 17? Like, that thing is, it's very impressive. SIG, 286. Yeah, the SIG is definitely by far the quietest. Troika, 270. Yeah, that fucking thing is so loud. The ARC 17, guys, 287. The SIG, guys, 285. Troika, 268. ARC 17. Oh, we had a jam there. Oh, we're empty, guys. Empty. All right, SIG, 278. Troika, 270. SIG, 291 on the SIG, guys. Wow. Troika, 269. SIG, error. Are we out? Yeah, I think we're out, guys. Surprised the blowback doesn't stay back in this one when it's out. I think the Troika will. Yep, see? Troika stayed back. And the ARC 17 stayed back. The SIG does not stay back. All right, guys. I'll be right back and we'll discuss. Hold on. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me get these weapons over to the counter here. Okay, so we got it to stay back now. The SIG, we just had to adjust the thing a little bit. All right, guys, hang tight. Okay, so let's discuss, guys. Let's discuss. All right, Absolutely a beautiful weapon. Absolutely beautiful. The Sig Sauer P320. Absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous weapon. The weight, the feel. Absolutely a gorgeous weapon. Very powerful. The ARC 17. This thing is absolutely a beautiful weapon. Also, absolutely gorgeous. Love all of my weapons for the most part. And the Troika. Unbelievably ridiculous weapon. Absolutely love this thing. Okay, guys, so if we're discussing this and we're going to have to say that we need to pick one or pick the other, it's difficult, guys. The choice is not it's not an easy choice to make. The SIG is a very, very heavy weapon. It's got the beautiful compensator on the front of this thing. It's absolutely a gorgeous weapon altogether. It's absolutely gorgeous. Can't say no to that. Love this thing. So the Sig Sauer P320 is a beautiful weapon. Troika. Well, let's get to this. Out of all of them, this one was the least loudest, the least snappiest, and it felt the least powerful out of the three of these. But it was powerful. It was. The crazy thing is, out of all of them, this was the quietest and felt the least snappiest and powerful. And yet, the Troika was the least powerful out of the three. And this one felt and sounded the most powerful out of all three of them. So really weird. This one has a really good bark and not a tough bite. It's crazy, but I still love this thing just because the way it sounds, the way it feels. Absolutely love this thing. Love it. Love it. Love it. So that leaves the ARC Strike Industries ARC 17. This thing is pretty sick, man. This gun it's insane. This thing is insane. For the money and what you get out of this thing is fantastic. It's snappy, it's loud, and it's powerful. So out of the three of them, I'm gonna have to give the top position to the ARC 17 as a whole, because this thing is powerful. It feels good. It looks good. It fires good. I don't know if I said sounds good, but it sounds good if I didn't say it, guys. So I give the ARC 17 the top spot out of these. I give the ARC 17 the top spot out of these, for sure. Second runner-up, I'm going to have to give it to the one with the biggest bark and the least amount of bite, the Troika. This thing, just the weight of it, the feel of it, the look of it, the sound of it, the snappiness of it. It's definitely tough. It's definitely a tough weapon. Love it. Needless to say, last but not least, the Sig Sauer P320. This thing is still insane. It still sounded good. It still fired good. And it was definitely powerful, and it feels good. It just was, it was the least loudest. And I think this one actually had the most bite out of the three of them. Not by much on the ARC 17, but I think this one fired the hardest. And you guys know I love speed. You know, this video wasn't about speed. It was about a hole. It was about a hole. So if I had to give these things my ratings on the out of 5 rating, The ARC 17 today will definitely take a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. The KL Troika. This thing will take a 4.9.5 out of 5. A 4.9.5 out of 5. And the Sig Sauer P320. Only because I was not impressed with the sound as much as the other two, and the snappiness and blowback and feel as the other two. This one will get a 4.8 out of 5. 4.8 out of 5. All right, guys. So, in my opinion, all three of these weapons are worth every penny. And I would highly recommend these three weapons to anybody looking to purchase or was thinking about purchasing any of these. I would recommend any one of these three, and I would not frown upon you or say, oh, why did you buy the ARC 17 over the Sig Sauer P320, or why did you buy the KL Troika over the ARC 7? I would not do that. I would be happy for you guys to say that's a really good choice. I would tell you, no matter which one of these three you bought, that's a really good choice. And then if you asked me which weapon, Rob, should I buy next, I would tell you to buy one. I would tell you to buy one or two of any one of these three next that you didn't buy. I would tell you buy this one or that one. And then I would tell you you'd want to have all three in your collection, because they really are. They're all fantastic. It's like you sacrifice one thing for another thing in this collection game that we all have with our love and passion for our air guns. Sometimes, like I said in other videos, guys, sometimes you sacrifice speed for the feel. Sometimes you sacrifice the feel for speed. Sometimes you sacrifice the ease of loading the magazines for the feel, and vice versa, guys. So it's like, it's hard to come across. It's hard to come across one that you could say you love so much and it's your favorite, because one gun will have another thing. The one gun will have one thing that you think your most favorite gun that you love the most does not have. And then, like, oh man, I kind of really like this feature. I really like this about this gun. I wish this one had it. You know what I mean, guys? So it's like, it's just so hard. They're all so fucking awesome. Honestly, it's just so hard to say you have an absolute favorite one. Like, when I did my video, I did a video on my 4 favorites. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not even quite sure I had the ARC 17 in that video, to tell you the truth. When I did the 4 favorites, I think I might have, it might have been, I can't remember, guys. I know I had the Baba Yaga in there. I know I had the Sig 320 in there. My SA-10 for sure. I know that one was in there. I can't remember what the 4th one was. Oh, I think the 4th one was the Sahara Viper that I got for my birthday, the gold bronze one. I absolutely love that gun. So it's just, guys, it's just so hard to say that you have one favorite, because that one favorite is missing one little thing, or one sound, or a little bit less speed, or a little less ease of the magazine that another gun has. Like, guys, I absolutely love the attached compensators. Love them. So my Troika and my Sig 320 has it. My Sahara Viper has it. My Baba Yaga has it. And guess what doesn't have it, guys? Guess which one doesn't have it? The one that I gave the top rating to today does not have the compensator. It doesn't have it. It's got a little corny little barrel that sticks out rather than looking aggressive, like these do with the, you know what I mean? So, like, it's a completely different look when you look at these and you're like, man, this one looks way better than this one, and this one looks way better than this one. You know what I'm saying? And that's the small shit I'm talking about, guys. The small shit. We all know I love my red dots. And I already told you with the SIG, it's impossible to get these screws out. It's the second SIG P320. I can't get these screws out. I'm not even fucking with it because I don't want to gum up my this gun. The other one got gummed up, you know, and we ended up returning and getting this one. So and tried again, and they stripped. So I sacrificed for the flashlight and the laser on the bottom Picatinny rail. That's the shit I'm talking about, guys. You have to sacrifice, you know, one thing for another thing. Like my Troika also, like this, I think you can slide this out and probably put in a dovetail, but like it's a pain in the ass. You got to take the whole slide apart, take out the gas chamber in there. I'm not fucking with that. I don't want to destroy the gun, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I eventually get a flashlight and a sight and a laser sight for the lower Picatinny rail on this. I love when the guns blow back on your last thing and they could stay back like this. I love it. I think it looks so friggin' sexy. They're just so sexy when they do that. And guess which one doesn't do it, guys? The SIG P320 doesn't do that. So the only way I get this to stay back is when I mess with the little the top slide disassemble switch. I gotta just pull it up a little bit, point it in the right direction only so far, and then it'll hold it in place. You know what I mean? It'll hold in place. But that's not the correct way to keep the slide back, and it won't stay back after it fires the last BB. You know, so, you know, and I like when they do that, and this one doesn't do it unless I do this. And you know what? That's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. But that's what I'm talking about. That one won't hold the slide back. Oh, this one does. This one will hold the slide back. This one will hold the slide back. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, drop a comment if you got any questions or anything, man. Let me know, and we'll figure it out. Other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.